We're now joined by our in-house crypto reporter, Akanksha Ramchaturvedi, and a panel of experts, including Rajgopal Menon, Vice President, WazirX, Smith Kakkar, Tech Diligence, Delta Blockchain Fund. Akanksha, let me come to you first. What are some of the current rates? What are the kind of volatility that we've seen, the kind of drop that we've seen? And then I'll also go across to our experts.
Yes, Abha, like you just mentioned that the crypto markets are witnessing a crash. The global market cap has fallen around 5%. It's currently at around $905 billion as we speak. Bitcoin has fallen to its December 2020 levels. It's trading at around $21,000. It has also fallen 5% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum, which is the second most valuable cryptocurrency, it has also fallen. It has taken a deep dive of around 8% in the last 24 hours and it is trading at around $1,100. Over to you, Abha.
All right, thanks for that, Akanksha. Smith, what are some of the factors that have been causing or that are to blame for the kind of crash we've seen in the crypto market?
Multiple factors for the same. First of which being the fall of Terra Luna, which happened a month ago. So multiple companies were connected to Terra Luna, the Luna coin and UST coin by Terra Labs. So fall of that led to like close to $20 billion wiped out of the crypto market, and it had a domino effect on other projects as well. So as retail investors lost a lot of money, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. So this led to death spiral of multiple coins. Multiple projects started failing. Recently, in the last week, multiple projects which hold billions of dollars worth of TVL are facing liquidity crisis, liquidity crunch, wherein a lot of retail investors had invested money. So during such cases, when retail investors try to pull out the money, these companies start liquidating their crypto assets, which led to the fall of coins. So if retail investors start withdrawing money from these platforms have to sell their holding in order to give withdrawals to the users. This led to fall of the entire crypto market.
Sure. Rajagopal Menon, how has this impacted Indian investors? If we take a closer look, how deep is the impact here?
So Abha, we'd just like to zoom out a little. Since the start of the new year, things have not been very nice at a nice place for the global economy. You had rising interest rates because of high inflation. You had a war. You have a war in Europe. China's supply chain woes, because of their zero COVID policy. So overall, the world economy is not in a very good shape, which has affected prices of sectors across the spectrum. So just to give you a perspective, Netflix is down by 75% over the last 6 months. Zomato, which is an Indian company, is down by about 50%. You are an expert in the BSE and NSE. They've also had a free fall in the last 2 or 3 days. So the focus to blame Bitcoin and crypto for a crash, yes, it's a part of a larger global economy. Now, to compound all that, in India, we've had a couple of unique situations. One is in the budget, the finance minister announced a 30% tax plus a 1% TDS on every crypto transaction that happens. What that has happened is that after the 1st of April, most people who trade heavily in the crypto exchanges have stopped trading. Volumes are down substantially. So that has led to a severe fall in volumes, which is why, and the banks are also not very comfortable working with crypto exchanges. So those are the 3 factors that have affected volumes in the crypto exchanges at this point of time: the global economy, the new tax laws, plus the banks refusing to work with crypto exchanges.
Okay, Smith. So then, has this crash also affected other Web.3 companies?
Yes, this has definitely affected a lot of Web3 companies. So companies who were directly invested into UST, Luna, or were holding their treasury or the treasury wallet balances in these coins or volatile coins definitely took a hit. Now, globally, trading in crypto, volumes in crypto are going down. So a lot of international exchanges have started laying off people due to the decrease in volumes. So this has definitely affected a lot of Web3 companies and the crypto ecosystem.
Okay, Rajagopal, could you also help us understand why Binance, with which WazirX is involved, stopped all withdrawals on its platform?
No, that is, I think what had happened was that there was one transaction for a Bitcoin withdrawal that got stuck, which was a very large transaction. So Binance had temporarily paused withdrawals for Bitcoin for a brief period of time. I think this was yesterday. That was for about half an hour. And now things are back to normal, is my guess. Unless you know more than I do. But that's what happened. One transaction got stuck, which acted as a bottleneck.
Okay, Smith, what about, some clarity on how the crash has impacted VC funding for crypto projects? I think I read somewhere about one small or mid-sized company getting funded just yesterday, but these are, of course, smaller packages. Do you think it'll have an overall impact on the kind of flow we're seeing for crypto projects?
Yeah, definitely. If you ask me, this is probably the best time for VC companies to fund a project, because during this time you get better valuations, you get only serious teams, serious projects looking to build out the best projects with the best tech minds. Now, if you look at the current bull market of 2022, 2021, 2022, the best companies, the rockstar companies, which gave like multi-fold return to investors, were all formed in the bear market of 2017 to 2020. And there has been some decrease in funding, but the best projects which has the best minds, which are actually solving the problems, are getting funded every day. Like, I personally know a lot of companies which got funded recently last week.
Yeah.
So funding has slowed down a bit, valuations have come down a bit, but this is the best time for VCs to invest into good projects.
Okay. Rajagopal, are Indian investors looking at this dip then as a buying opportunity despite the heavy taxation that's been applied on the sector?
Abha, what has happened is that trading levels have dropped. So, the day traders, the high frequency traders, the algo traders, that volume has come down substantially to the tune of about 60%. What that leaves is small investors, retail investors like yours truly, people who believe in crypto. So what they're doing is that and I'm assuming that this is true for investors the world over, is that they use this opportunity to buy small portions of their favorite coins or tokens. It's called dollar cost averaging, where you buy little chunks of your favorite tokens over a period of time to average your costs lower. So yes, a lot of people whom we call hodlers are actually buying their favorite cryptos and sitting on it and saying that, okay, fine, we'll ride it out. We will see what happens 3 to 5 years later, which is how you should be investing.
All right. So, Smith, what are people and investors saying? And I know I asked Rajagopal this as well. After Celsius and Binance stopped all withdrawals, what's your take on it?
Yeah, so Binance definitely enabled the withdrawals in a few hours. So that's the best news until now. Celsius still hasn't enabled the withdrawals, and most of the retail Celsius investors into Celsius, most of them are retail investors, because Celsius was giving out good returns, 7 to 8% compared to what US banks give, and majority of the investors in Celsius are retail investors from the US. So this definitely is a bit of a dicey thing. Once Celsius opens up withdrawals, this would definitely be a big relief for crypto market, and looks like the market would stabilize a bit if Celsius enables the withdrawals.
All right, gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us and taking us through some of the latest developments in the crypto world, Web3, and lots more. Thanks for joining us.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share, and subscribe.